Hey guys, and welcome to episode 100 of the Up Real Late podcast. My name is Scott Ellis. I'm joined here by Tim McGavick.
All four of us cannot wait.
Yes. All four. Also joining us is Tyler Switolski.
The Four Musketeers.
Yep.
All four of us.
All four of us.
I just caught that you wore your Three Stooges tie, and there's only three of us today.
Brilliant.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That wasn't
Have you been waiting weeks for that?
The whole time.
Wow.
Everyone who matters.
Let's run down some of the topics we're going to discuss on this week's episode. As usual, we're going to discuss the last film we watched this week. And we got a few news topics as well, including a few trailers, including American Made, starring Tom Cruise. The new Black Panther trailer dropped, a little Marvel film. And also the Flatliners remake trailer dropped this week as well. So if you do want to skip ahead to any of those topics I just mentioned, you can go in the description box below on YouTube, and you can click on those to skip ahead. And of course, if you do like this video, leave a like on it, and leave a comment in the comment section below if you want to join our discussion. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy our content. And with that out of the way, Tim, you want to start us off with your last scene?
I do. Tyler.
What do you got?
Yes.
I know you love this movie.
Oh.
The Wailing. I'm kidding. It's a Korean film. You've not seen it.
Okay. Yes.
Scott, have you seen The Wailing?
Love it.
2016's The Wailing.
Heavy 4?
Written and directed by Hong Jin-na. I'm terrible at Korean pronunciations. Starring Do-won Kwak, Jung-min Hwang, Jun Kunimura, and...
Like Rooney Mara?
Rooney Mara, pretty close to that. And Woo Hee-chan.
Nailed it.
In a small Korean village, a father is forced to deal with the mounting horrors that have been plaguing the area when an unknown evil seems to possess his daughter. Horrors, not horse.
Horrors?
Horrors.
Horror. I heard that you said horrors. So I was like, this is a lot like lesbian vampire killers.
Horrors.
Sick. It's a hard movie to nail down like that, but
They did a pretty good job, right?
not bad.
Not bad.
I'm kind of in. If it was played by whores, we would have had a very interesting movie on our hands.
Yes.
Would have been on Showcase late at night or something.
Yes.
What'd you think of it, Tim? You like it?
Netflix predicted a 2.5 out of 5.
How close was that?
They were half wrong. Almost half wrong. Not a 5. Heavy 4 though. I'll get that out of the way.
Nice.
Yeah, I loved it.
Loved it.
Loved it.
It's wild.
Atmospheric as fuck.
Yes.
The cinematography is gorgeous. Did not know it was in modern day until I saw the movie. Like I thought it took place in like ancient.
Really?
Yeah.
Bizarre.
The whole time.
Wow.
Not the whole time, obviously, but like every time I went past on Netflix, I was like, oh, this looks like good.
Because it's still in a small village.
Yeah.
So
it still has like that small like
yeah.
countryside feel of that you see with like Kurosawa films, for example, or something like that, right? Where you get like small villages that are like being attacked from the outside. Seems like a common thing a lot in Asian films.
It happens.
But yeah, performances were great. There's a Japanese actor in this. He was amazing. He's the antagonist, maybe.
Yeah.
Do we know
Right. The Japanese man. Yeah.
Apparently, he's a big Japanese actor. This was the first like non-Japanese film he had done. He's awesome in it.
How about that like exorcism?
There's also like a 15-minute exorcism scene that like cuts back and forth between like. This is actually kind of a tie-in. Cuts back in between was like something to do with some ravens.
Yeah.
That are hanging upside down from chickens. That shows up again in our movie of the week.
Yeah.
There is a cat in the room.
Oh boy.
Was that an omen right there?
An omen. I'm cursed. Oh god. But yeah, I loved it. I thought it was great. Kept me guessing because there's kind of like there's not twists, but there's the story. There's not like one big twist at the end, but the story just kind of like twists and changes as you go. You're like, who is the true villain? I'm not sure.
Where's this going?
Type thing. It's wild. It's a wild ride.
Crazy.
Timelines.
Ooh,
the colors.
How are the colors?
Oh, colors are great.
Are they good colors?
So many colors.
So lots of them.
The best colors.
Like plethora of colors.
Most of them.
Most of the colors.
Appear on screen.
Guys, most of the colors were in this movie. Most of them.
Heavy 4.
Heavy 4 for the Wailing.
Yeah. I'm trying to think about why it wouldn't be a 5, but
Are
I
there
just
any
didn't get
whales in it?
There was some wailing in it.
Was there actually some wailing?
Is it hard for you to 5-bang a foreign film?
No.
Yes.
I've done it before. Did it with 2 animated ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, I don't know why. It didn't hit me as a 5.
All right.
Maybe it's a little overly long.
Okay.
It's like 2.5 hours. It also didn't feel like 2.5 hours, so it's not really a knock against it, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Great
Ty, what do you got for us this week?
Oh, I will tell you what I've got. No peeking. I watched a drama. Yes.
Rare.
Yes, it was. Well, you'll understand why.
Okay.
See if you guys can guess what this is. A soldier assigned to Guantanamo Bay befriends a man who has been imprisoned there.
Don't know, actually. I have no idea.
Anything? Come on, guys. You know this. You do.
No.
Starring one.
You have to look it up.
Yes. This is terrible.
Do tell.
Case 2.
Camp X-Ray?
Camp X-Ray. I watched Camp X-Ray.
Wow.
Camp X-Ray.
You stupid fellow this week, eh?
Yes. Yes, I did. This was not a good movie, Scott. It was not good.
Is this new? What?
2014.
I was gonna say like 2015.
It's like flew under my radar.
Yeah, it flew under everyone's radar.
Oh, okay.
Might have even been a Netflix thing, or it was just a horribly independent. No one ever watched it.
It might have just went straight to video on demand.
Yeah. It was not good.
Okay.
I had like some hopes, like you might get like some like actual good performances out of it because it wasn't.
I heard she was okay.
She was okay.
Not great.
Not great. The prisoner, or as they like to say, detainee in Guantanamo Bay, he was all right.
Who was it played by anyone?
No one that I know, but that could be way off.
I've seen him before. Yeah.
Payman Moadi.
Yeah. I can't tell you where I've seen him. But I've seen him before.
Couldn't tell you.
I think it's Moadi.
Sure.
Yeah, don't really know him from anything. It was okay. There was not like
fun.
It was fine. It was fine. There was nothing like horrible about it. It's just it was
nothing to really grab you to really.
Honestly, nothing really happened.
Make it more than just run of the mill.
That's even worse than the movie being bad.
I think so. Just because it was just there.
Yeah.
Like she was okay in it.
Forgettable.
Yeah. Like I felt like the entire movie was just like unfolding in front of you, and there's like why
no drama, no like stakes.
Like the stakes, like there were some stakes, but they weren't like big enough. Like there was just like, okay, this is just happening. It's like you didn't really like feel anything for it.
Yeah.
So, but there was like the really really cool part at the end was like there's like probably 10 cells. Like there's like a small hallway, and like they break them into like all them pods, and so it's like essentially like just like one zone where there's like 10 cells, like tiny little cells, and there's about 5 rooms on each side, and 2 guards constantly walking around like the room, checking out each one, going around like this and just circling back around. And you can do they do the whole room in like 30 seconds. And at the very end of the movie, when the credits are rolling, they do like because that's like a big part of the movie, her like walking around the room and like talking to the prisoner. And so there's a really cool scene at the end. Detainee.
Come on, man.
Sorry. When the credits are rolling, like it ends with like the last scene is like one of the guys, one of the soldiers talking to one of the prisoners, and it kind of zooms out and just kind of shows the entire hallway, and just like showing like the soldiers just walking around checking the rooms, and they just do that for the entire credits, which I thought was really cool, and so they just kept going all around.
So the movie got good when it hit the credits.
As soon as it ended, it was great.
That was fantastic.
It was a great movie. Yeah. Other than that was really about it.
Best part? Credits.
Yeah, credits. If you ever want to see a movie for the credits, check out Camp X-Ray.
The most credits.
Great colors. Amazing credits. Not
incredible.
Yeah, not much more than that.
What are you hitting it with? Heavy 4.
I'm torn between a heavy 4 and a 5, Scott. I might have to go.
You sound convinced while you were reviewing it for sure that it was a 5.
When you know, you know.
You know, man.
Yeah. This is going to be a heavy 1. No, a light 2.
Light 2? Okay.
A light 2. It wasn't disgusting. It just wasn't. It's good.
Pretty close to disgusting.
It was close.
This is fun.
This was not fun.
Well, I'm gonna jump in with my last scene. Now, the synopsis here, I see Tim peeking.
Tim.
I can't read it. Your screen's all blacked out.
It's gonna be difficult.
All right.
Not because it's a difficult concept, but I wouldn't say this was easy to get this synopsis after watching this movie. After a bizarre encounter at a party, a jazz saxophonist, how do you say that? Saxophonist is framed for the murder of his wife and sent to prison, where he inexplicably morphs into a young mechanic and begins leading a new life.
The number 23 with Jim Carrey.
No.
Lost
Highway. Directed by David Lynch.
Did not know that was the plot of that movie.
Honestly, forget what I just said. Like, it's better to go into this movie, in my opinion, without knowing anything.
Yeah.
Because it's quite the chore to figure out what's going on in this movie. Exactly.
Yeah.
I had to I read an article, like a Lost Highway Explained article after this, because I was like, I watched this movie and I was like, so this is what I think happened.
Yeah.
Let me read some articles and see if I was right.
That's what I do with Twin Peaks every week.
I was wrong.
Got 2 podcasts to listen to. Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
But it wasn't necessarily that I was wrong. It's just, I just didn't guess it.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't quite know what was going on fully. And when I read the article, I was like, oh, okay. Because it's not really like what I said in the synopsis. I wouldn't say is fully what's happened. Starring Bill Pullman, by the way, Patricia Arquette,
Nice.
Balthazar Getty.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He was in episode 6 of Twin Peaks.
Yeah. I noticed on IMDb, I was like, oh, he's in the new Twin Peaks.
He's bizarre in it. He's in one scene so far, and he's weird.
And Robert Loggia. I don't know how to say that name. Anyways, he was in Scarface.
Okay. Yeah.
His character is pretty great. He like gets road rage in this movie, and like someone like cuts him off, like tailgates him, and then like passes him, and like gives him the finger, and then he like chases him down and like smashes the back of his car, and like pulls him out of his car, and like they beat the shit out of him. He's like, "Don't tailgate."
Bill Pullman does this?
Really? No.
Okay.
Robert Loggia.
Okay.
Anyways, it was just like, "You're bad. Don't tailgate." It's like, really? That's it? Just gonna tell him not to tailgate? Weird. He'd be like, "Don't fuck with me or I'll kill you" or something. He was just like, shit. Anyways, as far as the movie itself, lots of surreal stuff going on. I remember seeing a scene from this movie where there's this like mystery person who comes up to Bill Pullman at this party, and is just like, have we met before? And Bill Pullman's like, nope, I think I'd recognize you if I had met you, because he's like this creepy looking dude with like white powdered face and like black eyeliner, and just looks like the creepiest person you've ever seen. He's like, nope, don't think we've met before. And he's like, really? Because I'm at your house right now. He's like, what? I don't get it. He's like, call your house right now. He like calls his house, and he's like, he answers the phone while he's standing in front of him somehow.
Weird.
Well, and the version in front of him doesn't move.
Yeah.
But when...
And then he has like a creepy distinct voice.
Okay.
And then he answers the phone while he's in front of him.
Weird.
And it's like, this is the weirdest thing like that.
That's the shit.
It's Lynch, man.
Nightmares are made of.
Patricia Arquette plays 2 characters, which one has like a blonde wig and one is like black hair, and it's like, it's not obvious at first what's going on at all. I would say the best way to describe this movie is it's a fever dream.
Okay.
And it's honestly it's almost like a horror movie.
Because it's so just unsettling.
It's just unsettling as hell.
Yeah.
Like, probably
most of the stuff is.
I've seen not all of Lynch's movies, but 80% of them, and this is probably like the most creepy, like unsettling.
I've seen Mulholland Drive, and I still haven't recovered from it. Just how creepy and just...
It's pretty unsettling.
Weird, yeah, unsettling and just...
Yeah.
Scary.
There's a great death scene in this as well, that the practical effects were like really great. It's really hard to describe.
Okay.
Lynch does love his practical effects.
Actually, I could describe it. It's not spoiler. I won't say who or what. A character falls and hits his face on the edge of a glass coffee table, and like his entire head is like embedded in the corner of the glass coffee table.
Gross.
And it's like, I mean, they clearly just cut a half circle out of the corner.
Yeah.
His head. But I mean, it looked great. It looked great. There's like a great close up of it. But yeah, it's hard to really describe this movie without getting into spoilers. But it's just a trip. If you like David Lynch movies or Twin Peaks or what have you, I would recommend it. Tim?
I've not seen Lost Highway yet.
Sick.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will.
We'll go.
I'm gonna go with hit it with a. I don't even know.
How do you rate something like that?
I don't know.
Anywhere
I wouldn't say I
between-
love it. I wouldn't say I loved it because it was so hard
It's not coherent
to
enough.
follow
Yeah.
without reading an article about it.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be able to get it for it, and I mean it's Lynch, so I don't know. Maybe I might just not.
You might not
smart
rate
enough.
Maybe. Maybe.
to get it.
What if, having watched it, you read an article and then you did a rewatch? Would that be easier to rate then?
I would say that I would be able to. I think with a rewatch, it might increase the rating
Okay.
for sure. With a greater understanding of what's happening.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's almost a knock on the movie,
Hmm.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go heavy 3.
Okay.
All right.
Heavy 3 out of 5. I still enjoyed it, but it wasn't as great as some of the other ones. Let's move on into our news topics. We got a couple of trailers. We're gonna start off with the little trailer for a film starring Tom Cruise, American Made. Also starring your boy Donald Gleason.
Oh!
Did you forget?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I'm not really sure exactly who this person is that Tom Cruise is playing, but he basically works for the CIA, DEA,
Something
the
like
American government,
that. Yeah.
like, but running drugs.
Yeah.
From like cartels and yeah, it's like an action adventure comedy movie. Tim, what are your thoughts on this trailer? Are you in or is this Jack Reacher?
This is like War Dogs meets like Gold meets like some other like 80s, 90s biopic about some crazy dude who's got some like drug thing going on.
Sounds like you're in.
I'm in. No, I think it looks fine. Like I think it looks fine. I think it's gonna be an average movie. Like I don't think it's gonna be great. Tom Cruise is pretty solid in it, I guess. I can't tell if his accent's good or not.
What accent is even
He's
different?
he's just doing like southern,
It's supposed to be something southern.
something southern accent.
Ooh.
Not awesome, not terrible either though. But just like obviously it's like very basic. I mean,
Feels very
I'm a master of
hit and miss.
accents,
Oh yes.
so I'm a hard judge.
Yeah, doesn't look great. You're right when you say it looks like Gold. Like that's the first thing that came to mind when I watched it. I'm like, okay, so it's 2017's Gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think in the hands of a better director, like I don't know who directed
I
this.
have no idea.
You know,
From
a
the
movie
director
like,
of War Dogs.
yeah, could be.
Oh, is it?
I have no idea.
Okay.
You believed it though.
I did because it looks exactly like War Dogs.
I feel like in the hands of a bigger, better director, like this would have been like a prestige like movie. This would have been like a big deal.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's gonna be what makes it or breaks it for this movie, is because the story seems like an interesting story, obviously to make a movie out of, but it's how are they handling everything else in this?
It's hard to say.
Like Tom Cruise can lead a movie, but how's the
gonna be
direction
good.
actually gonna be?
I will say my boy looks great. Dommel.
I did like him in this trailer.
Yeah.
Donald Gleason
Looks great.
playing a little bit. I mean, he's always so different in every movie.
He's very different in every movie.
Like
It's crazy.
You can't really pin him down, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
Ty, what are your thoughts on this trailer?
Watched it. Wasn't a huge fan. It looked kind of, I don't want to say boring, but it looked like the trailer just wasn't really grabbing me. It's just like I'm just watching Tom Cruise with a hit and miss accent. I think it felt like I hear him talk like, "Oh, it's Tom Cruise." I'm like, "Wait, does Tom Cruise have an accent every once in a while?" I'd be like, "Just he said that word kind of funny."
That weird.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. And then we go back to Tom Cruise. I'm like, "Oh, he did it again." Oh, okay. It was just I don't know. Like this trailer did not grab me. Maybe is this a teaser or is this a full trailer?
This is a full trailer.
This is a trailer.
Is it a trailer? Yeah. Not.
Ties out.
Yeah.
Clearly.
I'm out.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see. The movie comes out. Moving on, we got a little Marvel flick. Black Panther
Teaser.
Ty.
Uh-huh.
Trailer dropped this week.
Yes.
I know it dropped during the NBA playoffs.
I was very busy watching.
You watched it live, right?
Yeah.
The sporting event.
Yeah. All of the sports.
Oh man.
Yeah. Lots of colors in the sports.
So many colors.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this teaser trailer? Does it make you hype for Black Panther? Ryan
Yes.
Coogler directing.
Yes, it does.
It does.
I love this trailer. It reminded me a lot. This is gonna sound a little weird. It reminded me a lot of the Doctor Strange trailer, and not because the two were the same, but because they were so different. Like it was. Stay with me here.
Like the character, like the story, the setting.
Like they actually they created like it felt like in the trailer they created like a whole universe. Like it felt like totally different. Like this was all just so much going on. And that's what I got from this trailer. It sounded like totally way out there, but it was just really, really good. The big thing that I really liked about it though was the score, like the soundtrack, like the songs they played during it. How it was scored. Like like the Doctor Strange trailer had like this really like it was a really different kind of sound to it. Like it had like the string soundtrack to it. Like it was
remember the Doctor Strange.
Like it was like a lot of string like in it, and then this was just like all drums, like cymbals. Like it was like really like a very distinct sound, and that's what I really loved about this trailer. Was more than anything was the soundtrack that was to it, or the music that was played to it.
Tim, what are your thoughts on this little tease?
I'm excited for Black Panther.
Really?
Yes. I think the last shot looks atrocious.
What was the last shot?
Effects wise. Black Panther doing like a flip off a car that's
CG.
flipping.
Oh yeah.
It's like 100% rubbery CGI looking stuff, which is weird because he looked awesome in Civil War, like effects wise. Besides that though, I love the world that they built in the trailer. Some of it still doesn't look that great either, like the Wakanda like capital, where it's all like futuristic buildings.
Yeah.
Looks very CGI as well.
Okay.
It's a teaser, so maybe they're gonna iron it out a little bit before they release it. But looks good. I like the score as well. And I think, oh my god, I'm blanking on his name.
Michael B. Jordan.
No.
Black Panther?
Nope. Claw.
Ulysses Claw.
Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis, thank you. I love him. I'm sorry, Mr. Serkis.
Forgive me.
He looks awesome in it too. I think he's gonna be a really imposing villain.
And his accent is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he's going to be the main villain, right? Because you got Michael B.
Michael B. Jordan's the main villain, probably.
He's the secondary for sure.
You think so?
Yeah.
I believe so.
He didn't have like a really strong presence in the trailer.
That's how they fool you.
It's Michael B. Jordan now. Yeah, I think this movie looks. I was gonna say great. It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good. I do like the way that Marvel's going now with, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 that just came out, and then we got Thor Ragnarok, and now this. So many colors.
Guys.
So many colors.
Tim.
Like full
So many colors.
outfits are just.
I just love how it's, we're going from like Iron Man and like, Captain America. Those movies were very like monotone.
Yeah.
Like color wise, or like Avengers, just like very dark and like
Same
gritty
palette.
and
Yeah.
These movies now, like it's getting wild. You know what I mean?
Say it, Scott.
What?
So many colors.
Well, yeah. So lots of colors.
Oh.
Lots of great colors. Like just the outfits alone.
Yeah.
And it's funny. Martin Freeman's character says it as well in the beginning.
Yeah.
He's like, "What do you think of Ulysses Claus, like, what do you think of when you think of Wakanda or whatever?
Yeah.
And he's like, you know, outfits and stuff
Outfits,
like
textiles.
that. Yeah. So I just thought that was funny that they brought that up. But as well, it looks good, except for those couple moments, like you said, the city and like that weird like space shuttle thing lifting
How do I
off.
feel about that?
Didn't look great, and that last shot. I think what bothered me about that shot was the fact that the way he jumped and then the way the camera was like following, like at the same time of him, it just looked fake.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, that's not possible in real life, so my mind can't determine that that's
and then
real.
when he lands on the car, he's like hanging out the car at the end. I'm like, this is just that's still CGI. Like you can't even film like him on fake car. I don't know.
They might have, but it still looks fake.
It looked fake. Yeah.
It's not finished. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt. All right.
I do think Michael B. Jordan looks good. Great hair.
Yeah.
Great hair. Yeah.
Great hair.
Great hair. Love it. I'm just really intrigued to see what the story is here. And I think that Marvel's doing a great job lately especially with Thor and this trailer. Like, I still don't really know what's going on here. It's like, they're really good teases.
Yeah.
You know? So I just think they're doing a good job with that, with not revealing too much.
It's weird because Spider-Man, they've like given away that whole movie.
Yeah.
Like I know what happens.
Yeah. That's the difference between Sony's marketing and Disney's marketing.
Yeah.
You know? Disney knows that their properties are going to make money for the most part now. So why reveal all this stuff?
No.
Sony is like in this mindset of like, they're just like scared, like, we need to make money, we need to give them every reason to go out and see it. And it's like, just trust your property.
We'll put Robert Downey Jr. in, and then we'll show all the scenes that he's in. Yeah.
Brutal. We got one more trailer. Little flick by the name of Flatliners. Remake of a 90s?
1990, I think.
90s flick?
Cult movie.
Cult? Do you know who directed this, Tim?
This new one?
Yeah.
No idea.
Someone directed this film, and we now have watched the trailer.
There was a director. This we're sure of.
Ellen Page, Nina Dobrev. That's all I know.
Girl from Vampire Diaries.
That's Nina Dobrev.
That's it. That's all we got.
What's his face? Diego Luna.
Diego Luna is in
Currently
it. Yeah.
in med school still. Looks very old.
He looks old as fuck. Let me just remembering the trailer now. Looks like shit.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
What?
Looks like trash.
Really?
This trailer, for some reason, it just kept going on and on and on and on and on. I don't know. It's just like, is it just me or like someone's flatlining and they're like, gotta save them, and that cuts and like someone else is flatlining, they're like trying to save them.
See, how many times
Someone
are you guys
else is
gonna do
like,
this?
they're like getting dragged into that dark hallway, and like it's just like, maybe it was the tone. It just I wanted to laugh during this trailer. Is it just me?
It's comedy.
Well, you thought that like through like the first little bit, it's like okay, like the first half of this trailer was just like okay, it's kind of lighthearted, kind of cool, like you know they're gonna kill each other, bring them back to life. All right, sounds like fun.
Yeah.
And then like halfway through it goes woof,
Just devolves.
and totally turns around, like becomes like a horror movie.
But when it tried to be like horror,
Yeah,
I wanted to laugh.
yeah.
And that to me, that's a fail.
Yeah.
Like that shot of like that girl in the car who's like floating in the water.
Yeah.
That's like full computer animated.
Yeah.
Like is she supposed to look computer animated or is this like them trying to do effects?
It's like the classic like hand hits on the glass,
And
like
he's just like dragged down a hallway.
with the like the sound cue
Ridiculous.
right as the hand hits the glass. It's like, okay, so what's new here?
Nothing.
You like it's, yeah. I shouldn't laugh when I should be like scared. To me, that's a fail. What do you guys overall?
Do not care about this movie in the slightest.
Yeah.
Looks terrible.
Yeah.
Sick.
It reminded me like a lot of the Lazarus Effect.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. You remember that Olivia Wilde movie?
Oh, I remember it.
Oh yeah, you've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
You last seen it.
I did last seen it.
Oh god.
Yeah. And it was all right.
Most people thought that was shit.
Yes,
Not alright.
but it was all right. It reminded me a lot of that movie.
So you're in? You think it's gonna be alright then?
Is
Or-
Olivia Wilde in it?
No.
Gonna be
But
shit.
Nina Dobrev's in it.
That's
Ellen
gonna be
Page?
shit.
Diego Luna. That's gonna be shit, probably.
Shit.
Yeah.
All right, well, that'll do it for episode 100
Ending on a high note
of the Upper Late Podcast. Tim, where can people find us?
People can find us on Twitter at UpRealLate. You can find all of our
old
old
audio.
audio. I was gonna say all 99, but I haven't done the last 20, like 80, on iTunes at UpRealLate, and you can find me personally on Letterboxd at UpRealTim.
You can find us on Facebook and on Instagram at UpReal8 Podcast. You can also find me on Letterboxd at UpRealTie. Adam?
Yeah, you can find me at Franny25 on Twitter.
25 McDonald's.
You can find me on you
Guys,
can find
I'm
my...
hungry. Can we finish now, please?
I want to go to McDonald's.
Who's gonna see this?
No,
You can find myself, Scott, on Letterboxd at UpRealScott. And yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this video, leave a like on it. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you want to join our discussion. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy our stuff. And as always, keep it real.